Good afternoon. How are you? Surprise pop on. How was everyone's weekend? I wasn't planning on doing a live today. That's why I didn't announce it. I just wanted to pop on real quick and see how everyone is doing, how everyone's hanging in there. If anyone has any questions, hello, about stuff going on right now. Just a busy day as usual, so I thought I would pop on now that I'm kind of wrapping up calls and everything and live on other platforms to see how it's going. So I did post my blog, my energy blog, my weekly energy update on the website, so go to holisticlivingpractice.com and read that. The energy though coming in, if you read that, you'll see what I mean. The energy coming in is so intense. It's so, there's just so much going on. I can't even tell you guys. Energetically and physically, there's so many changes happening and so much going on all over the place, different levels. So just be mindful of the energy, whether it's yours or not. Read the blog and you'll understand a little more, and I describe it a little more. So between that and the coaching packages, that's what I have, and I'm open for intuitive readings. I think 3 or 4 more days this month. So if you're looking for a private reading, pop on there now and do that. So I just wanted to touch base about the Ascension and to see where everyone's falling. But this is a big shift this week. There's a big divide, a big separation, a big fork in the road. People are actively now going one way or the other. So these split shifts have been going on so much. They keep coming up. The decision card keeps coming up within the collective readings I'm doing. So obviously there's something important that people need to be mindful of, and there's a decision they're going to have to make that's going to alter their timeline one way or the other. So be very mindful of that. So I'm not doing any personal angel readings right now on this call, but I think next week I was going to do that. So next week I was going to plan on doing that. So just pay attention I'll post about it and do stories, and I'll do quick angel readings on that for people next week. Very short mini ones. But if you're looking for a private reading, you can book on the website. So the darn thing, yeah, she's talking about this. I know it's, so it has a lot to do with that, but it's also the soul's decision. So there's different things at play. It's not only that, but it's kind of where your frequency is and whether or not you're actively working on your ascension. If you're not, even if you didn't get that, you're going to still have some issues happening. So everyone, really, this is a time where you all need to face yourselves. Everyone needs to let go of stuff from their past. Now, I don't mean if you have like suppressing it. That's not what I mean by letting go. I mean, let it bubble up and face it. You need to face it. Face it so that you're able to let go of it, so that you do have healing from it. Some people aren't wanting to face it, and that's not going to... it's not going to help you on your journey. By suppressing doesn't do anything, because then all it gets is stuck in our field, which then goes down into our physical selves. And then we have physical symptoms from it, and we don't want that. So we have to make sure we're actively looking at ourselves, like facing ourselves, and what do we need to change? What do we need to deal with? What do we have to let go of? Where do we need to shift? And it's okay to say that. Our egos make us think that we don't do anything wrong, or we don't make any mistakes, or we don't need to adjust our approach, even if it's not wrong. Maybe we just need to adjust it for one reason or another. Maybe it's just for our own benefit. That doesn't mean that anything is wrong. So I think a lot of people look at it from a very egoic standpoint, and they really need to knock that off. So I hope, other than that, everyone's having a good week. So again, go on and read the blog, because I explain more. I explain the symptoms. I've had some of those myself, so I don't know how you guys are feeling. And, there's so much happening, and I can't talk about it on this platform. I can't say any of the things, between this and YouTube. There's so many words and things you actually cannot say, or they'll take it down, or so, I try to talk in code, but I'll wait till things are a little more settled, because now it's like this. And so if I talk about something, it'll already be into this area, and people, you know, and then it's just too confusing. So when it comes though to, yes, when it comes to this, and when it comes to all over the world, different narratives, you're going to see them crash. Different parts of the world, all related to that. You're going to see that crash, and there's still other things that have got to fully be, you know, fall in order to be rebuilt. So there's a little bit of chaos. There's a little bit happening, little bit all over the place. So just really stay grounded. A lot of people are very anxious. A lot of people are overthinking a lot in their headspace. So really try to stay grounded and calm. Salt baths, like we talk about, grounding outside. So I would always talk about these over and over in videos earlier in the year or mid-year, because I knew that we were going to need them, and I knew we were going to have to actively know how to do it, the white light exercise, all that, in order to get through this time now. So if you're unsure, go back to my old videos and look, or you know, YouTube or here. So absolutely insane. So much. Everything is insane. It seems insane. And the energy, though, I can't even describe it. I mean, I could feel it all up here. So when I tap into the collective, people are feeling incredibly anxious. They feel like they have physical health issues. Some do, but a lot, it's really just the ascension symptoms and the energy symptoms. And a lot of people who are completely asleep are very 3D. They don't know what it is. So that's part of what I talk about in the blog. So they're deflecting and they're projecting, and everything is everyone else's fault. They're not facing themselves. So whether or not they did this in that case will be irrelevant, because they still are not learning the lessons. They're still not doing the self-work. They're running from their journey. So one way or the other, they're going to have to level up. It's just they'll have an easier chance of boosting up farther, faster, without having that. So now if you did have that, don't be alarmed. Just probably go back and listen to my videos on that if you're new to this. But also your frequency. If you can keep raising your frequency, get rid of fear, anxiety, all that, and work on being in a higher, you know, manifesting from a higher vibration, you'll have a much, much easier time. So your frequency is everything. Regardless if you got that or not, it doesn't matter. Your frequency is crucial. So when I say that, and when I say it's your superpower, it really is your superpower. So thank you. I have to jump off to get the crazy littles. Okay, good to see you. Thanks for hopping on. So I just wanted to make this a very short video, just a short check-in, just to remind you that I did do my blog, to go check it out, and that symptoms and ascension symptoms are crazy this week. So be mindful. Be mindful of people from the past coming back in, because my clear the past card kept coming up. So if there's anything with that, you need to cut cords there and get rid of it, and focus on going forward. So I hope that this helps. I'll be on for angel. Well, let's see, what's today. I'll be on to do the angel readings next week, but I will be on again, I think, to do another ascension video, but I'll post about that one this time. So I hope everyone's having a good Monday. So as always, I'm sending so much love and light, and hang in there, and we will talk soon.